Hello everyone. Today I am here with some informations regarding Pfizer vaccine. The Pfizer Incorporated and BioNTech SE said the COVID-19 vaccine they are jointly developing is on track to be submitted for regulatory review as early as October as they released additional data from an early stage study. The companies have selected the modRNA candidate BNT162b2 to move forward in a phase 2/3 trial. Let us see detailedly. Outlook. The US pharma giant Pfizer and German biotechnology company BioNTech, which are testing 4 vaccine candidates for COVID-19 as a part of the Project Lightspeed. It released on Thursday the phase 1 data for one of these being tested in the US. What is Project Lightspeed? The project with 4 vaccine candidates is based on BioNTech proprietary mRNA-based technology platforms. It began in mid-January after the genetic sequence of SARS-CoV-2 was made publicly. BNT162 was initially 4 vaccine candidates originally developed by BioNTech, 2 candidates consisting of nucleoside-modified mRNA based, that is modRNA, one of uridine-containing mRNA based, that is uRNA, and the 4th candidate of self-amplifying mRNA based, that is saRNA. 2 of these 4 candidates, that is BNT162b1 or BNT162b2, have gone into human trials so far. Both are in phase 1 and 2 human trials in the United States and Germany. What is BNT162b2? It is a single nucleoside modified messenger RNA, that is modRNA vaccine candidate. It is made of a short segment of genetic material, the messenger RNA, which provide instructions for a human cell to make a harmless version of a target protein, in this case the spike protein of SARS-CoV-2, in order to activate an immune response against the protein. During a clinical trial, 3 aspects are assessed, that is reactogenicity, ability to produce common adverse reactions, immunogenicity, that is the ability to provoke an immune response, and the safety. How have the trials progressed? The study designs a first and second in the US and Germany of 200 healthy participants between aged 18 to 55 years with a vaccine dose range of 1 microgram to 100 microgram is currently recruiting. A phase 2/3 trial of about 32,000 healthy participants is active but not currently recruiting. In phase 1, the US, at 7 days after the second dose of 30 micrograms, the candidate demonstrated strong immunogenicity in both younger and older adults when compared to levels found in a convalescent serum panel, that is the serum obtained from one who has recovered, states the study on Thursday. Why has this candidate been advanced in second and third trials? On July 20, Pfizer had announced that BNT162b1 elicited a strong T-cell response in its German trial. About BNT162b2, it said cellular immune responses are still being studied and will be reported separately. On reports, the study concluded that in both younger and older adults by BNT162b1 and BNT162b2 elicited the similar immune responses. However, BNT162b2 was associated with less systematic reactogenicity, particularly in older adults. This effectively means that BNT162b2 generates an even lower adverse reaction among the vulnerable population, making it the safer candidate of the two. How significant are the findings? The company has said it will manufacture up to 100 million doses by the end of 2020 and potentially more than 1.2 billion doses by the end of 2021. The developers pharmaceutical giant had already identified 3 US states such as Massachusetts, Michigan, and Missouri, where it will manufacture the vaccine in its own facilities. It will also manufacture it in Perth and Belgium. After the results, the company said it will select more sites for production. It already has signed deals with various countries. Simultaneously, through its existing mRNA production sites in Mainz and Idar Oberstein in Germany, BioNTech plans to ramp up its production capacity to provide further capacities for a global supply of the potential vaccine. Which countries will be buying the vaccine if cleared? On July 20, the company announced an agreement with UK to supply 30 million doses. 2 days later, it announced that the US government has placed an initial order of 100 million doses for $1.95 billion and can acquire up to 500 million additional doses. On July 31st, the company announced an agreement with Japan's Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare to supply 120 million doses. On August 5, it announced another agreement with the Government of Canada. For your kind attention, we are just updated about this Pfizer vaccine, and we will reach you with another vaccine with more interesting information. See you on Wednesday. Stay home, stay safe.